most human beings don't live in the present. They actually live in the past, and they project the past onto the present over and over and over again until they've either gotten past their fears or their pains or their wounds of the past, or their unhappiness and dissatisfactions with the past, or until they feel they've punished themselves or somebody else enough to have gotten their pound of flesh, and thus they can let it go because they taught that other person a lesson, or they made them the way they should be, whether it's in terms of gender, culture, nation, race, religion. How many people are reliving the wounds of the past every moment of every day over and over and over again, and not realizing that they're doing that? And if that's what life is for many people, how do they free themselves from their own prison of chosen woundedness? Now, being very candid, if someone has been truly wounded emotionally or physically or energetically, spiritually, or whatever, they inherently don't know how to heal from that. They really need facilitation, support, care, information, education, techniques, methods, someone else to be of service to them in order for them to heal. And that said, there are people who are so wounded they won't seek out. They feel they deserve their woundedness, or they're afraid. They're fearful of not being able to trust others to help them heal, so much so that they won't seek out someone to help them heal. And that's individuals. That is, those are genders, races, nations, literally. How much trust does Israel have of the Arab nations? We're not judging Israel's distrust or fear, and we're not suggesting blind trust on anybody's part is a wise choice. That said, how does one, or a nation or a people or a culture or religion or a gender, how do they heal their wounds if they are not able to look to another to help them, and to be willing to leave the past behind in some way, through some means, process, or method? If we continue to project the wounds of the past onto the future, at what point do we unite as a species and work together for the common good? But even if we don't make the choice consciously, make a subconscious decision, it is an expression of free will that keeps us in that prison of negative emotion and incapacitation and limitation and pain and suffering. We're not advocating negative behaviors or judgmentalness or aggressing on anyone or being disrespectful or not seeing every single person on this whole planet as equal to us and everybody else all the time. We're not advocating any negativity at all. We are trying to offer a path forward by which humanity can unify, can recognize each other's importance, and love and care about each other all the time.